From Viking halls to the cities of the future, terrain buffs will love our foreground hub. Watch gaming tables of all genres come to life at beastsofwar.com. Progress comes to a world of magic as science and the arcane combine to make marvels. Meet steampunk inventors and orc mystics at the Volsun Hub on beastsofwar.com.
Hello, everybody. So, massive treat here. We're so excited. I am here with Giles, and we get to have a look at Song of Ice and Fire. Yep. We are pumped. Everybody's so excited about this. So this is a treat. This is a treat.
Oh, it's been great to show it to the public here at CMON Expo. We've been hearing about great things about not only the distributors that got a chance to see the plans and how we want to fold it out, but also from the players who got to sit and play with it. Mm-hmm. It's been really good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it looks amazing. So we thought this would be a really great opportunity for you to tell us what exactly we're going to see in the box, what we're going to be playing with, kind of how things are going to go, and then we actually get to play it, which will be super awesome. So you want to give us the grand tour?
All right. So what you see here is the Stark versus Lannister starter set. This is an approximation of what the starter set comes with, but the idea is that it contains enough for two players to just get it off the box and start playing. All the miniatures are here, aside from this beautifully painted models.
Which are so beautiful, yes.
So let me put that aside for a second.
Yeah, they don't come like that for everybody else, unfortunately. But
so this is an approximation of what you can expect in this starter set. There will be, I believe, one more unit per side. But you get about 4 units per side on the starter set, close to 90 figures with 2 leaders per side. So Jaime Lannister and Gregor Clegane from the Lannisters, the Mountain, and then you have Greyjohn Umber and Robb Stark for the Starks.
Okay.
This is a rank and file style game, so you get to control massive amount of figures, so it looks like a big scale war. But you control them in blocks of units in trays like this.
Okay. So points value-wise, what are we looking at then with what comes in the box?
So currently, the idea is that small games about 20 points, medium games at 30, and then large game is 40. But the game is infinitely scalable. The awesome. Rules are the same. You can play a small battle like this, what we're looking at. This will be closer to a small game. But the rules are the same if you want to play a much larger game, take up an afternoon, just play the really massive.
That will look so epic on a table. Oh my gosh,
you can recreate, the Battle of the Whispering Wood, of the Murmur's Ford. You can get to recreate if you want, the iconic scenarios from the books.
Awesome.
Or you can create your own what-if scenarios, just like this, in which, actually, last time I played, Robb got killed in the battlefield by Jaime Lannister.
Oh no, no, and all the voices cried out, yes, yeah. Well, that is pretty awesome.
It's one cool thing to say is that the miniatures will come pre-assembled. So they are not single part, they're all multi-part, but they will ship pre-assembled and ready to play. And they'll be faction colored. So this Perfect. These are resins that are being spray painted, but just to give you an idea and feel of how it will look like.
Nice, nice. And that's extra good because although it is really nice to play with painted minis, you can, in theory, just get going right out of the box and be able to tell the difference between whose pieces are whose, which is cool.
Absolutely. It's one of the designs that go into the product that we want it to be accessible, yet provide depth. I mean, if you're already into miniature games, there's plenty of depth, and we'll see some of that in play in a bit. But it's also important to be accessible so you can get your friends to play with. It's easy, nice, just pick it out of the shelf. You can just start playing with it.
And then I know in the panel, you guys talked about a little bit too, all of our weapons and spears and pointed pieces are going to be a more durable material.
Exactly. Since they're multi-part, usually the body will be like a PVC hard plastic, but the weapons and the sticky parts will be even harder plastic, better quality, so that they're not bendy.
Yay, no more bendy weapons, which is amazing. They just look so much nicer that way too, and then there's less cursing and fiddling that has to go on while you're getting everything ready to go too. Anything else that we should know about the game? I know this is where it's going to start from, and it's going to kickstart in July?
So later this year. Later this year we'll kickstart. We want to be a little different than our usual fare. We want to do start a set and a bit more content, but not a lot, because we're optimizing for retail. So of course, a miniature game really lives with the community.
Absolutely.
So we want you to have monthly releases starting later next year, so in 18, and then roll out boxes for Stark Lannisters and other factions to come. Exciting.
And I know that we've said it a million times, and you guys have said it over and over. If it's in the books, it may happen in the universe. But that's what you got to keep in your mind. Absolutely. If it's in the books, yes.
Another cool thing to point out is that going on from the accessibility standpoint, all the rules for the game are contained into this
I love that.
Card,
that's
right?
great.
So we're streamlining most of the mechanics gamers are already familiar with, so it's accessible. And another way to add depth that we implemented is the tactics deck. So this gives not only customization but also depth, in the sense that just for playing Lannister here, for example, I would have a deck of 10 cards. And then the choice of commander that I bring into the battlefield will add 5 cards to that deck.
Oh, nice.
So if I choose, say, the mountain here, my army will be composed of cards that are much more towards aggression, just raw aggression, getting in there and killing people, because he's a very intimidating guy, right?
Of course.
Yeah. If instead I want to bring Jaime Lannister or, say, other important Lannister characters later, my deck will take on a different flavor, if you will. So I'll be playing more, if it's more Jaime, it'll be more about dueling and kind of more expert swordsmanship. If you go Tyrion or Tywin, it'll be more subterfuge. So this is one way that you can customize your deck. Of course, all the leaders that you choose to bring, all the units you choose to bring also cost you points when you're bringing them out. The choice of commander is just for free. You choose a commander for that army. As I said, on the starter set, you already have 2 choice of commanders per side, so there's already some customization there. And what these tactics cards allow us to do is not only to draw the flavor for that faction into here, but also it gives you something cool to play with when you're in the battle, because basically on your activation, you choose and activate 1 unit, or you claim a spot in tactics board.
Okay.
So the tactics board comes with 4 icons, and they represent the various political and subterfuge ways that the houses can access. Basically, if I choose to spend my turn by claiming a spot here, for example, I just simply play my icon in there. That takes my turn. So I'm letting go of the opportunity to activate a unit.
Okay.
Then it's your turn. So it's alternating turns.
Okay.
It's very dynamic, very back and forth. And what that gives me is that on a later turn, if I play, say, a card, a Lannister pay his debts, the top part will always take place. But the bottom half is key to one of the icons. And if I control that icon, then I get a bonus for it.
Okay.
So this is all about not only sometimes delaying the action, but also setting up for something different.
Sure.
It's also the idea to have characters that not always join the rank and file. So people like Cersei Lannister or Varys or Littlefinger. Those are characters that we're calling the non-combat characters. Basically, you get a figure for them. Let me use someone less menacing. You get a figure for them, and they get to replace some cards out of your basic deck.
Okay.
So say I'm playing, let's see here. This could be, I would say it's Great John.
Okay.
As a Stark, if I place him here, so by having a non-combat figure, I already have more figures to play with the tactics board.
All right.
And I have his cards. And then his card will say, if Great John is played in this spot, then an extra bonus is added.
Okay.
So that informs also the opponent from my choice of non-combat characters what he may want to play.
That's adds definitely an extra layer of depth to what you're going to choose to bring in your battles with you. When you envision how people are going to come into a game, then is there decisions that can be made kind of on the fly then when you're setting up what to bring in, or do you kind of have to declare ahead, this is what I'm bringing? And
oh, absolutely. I mean, you can do, there will be an accessible on the fly version, but it's basically a point-based system. So there will be an easy way to set up. You can just spend your points on the units, choose a commander, and just get going. Right?
Okay.
You only get to dabble with all the crunchy numbers on building armies if you really want to, and I think that's where the depth comes into play as well. Right?
Nice, and yet the accessibility keeps it out there relatively easy, so that somebody that hasn't played before isn't super knowledgeable on how that's going to work and simply get going with it,
Yeah,
which is cool.
Hopefully with a product that's easy to get into, and then there's enough for you to master, right, over time.
And I think it's great that you guys are hitting it so hard from the local game store perspective. So, we'll build the communities, we'll build the excitement, and we'll get everybody playing this game.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, we thought we would use this opportunity to go over some of the basic rules in the game. So Giles, tell us what we need to know.
All right. So when you activate a unit, basically you can maneuver. Maneuver is a free pivot, so there's no restrictions on how much you want to pivot.
Okay.
And then you get your basic move speed. So the basic move speed is very simple, just a number of inches on the top left corner.
Okay.
The boot symbol there. Let's say I'm pivoting and moving forward. Let me check for this. Like this. Move forward, and then I can pivot again if I want to set up. Now it's important to consider the pivoting and positioning, because things like flanks and being attacked from the rear, of course, impact severely how many hits they'll take.
Okay.
These are my halberdiers, and their special thing is that if they're charged from the front, they get a free attack before they're charged. So I would pivot them towards you. I'll even turn my guys here, just getting them ready for action. So that's one of the options, maneuver. Another option is to march. So march is when it's an accelerated movement. Basically, you get to move twice the speed, but you don't get to pivot before.
Okay.
So whatever direction you're facing, I would just march 8 instead of 4, and then I can pivot at the end.
Okay.
Those are the two.
That's how you cover faster ground.
Exactly.
Okay.
Two basic ways to move. The third option is to charge someone. So to charge, you need to be able to see the enemy you're charging, and you declare who you're trying to charge. Line of sight is determined by these notches on the corners. If I can see them, I can declare a charge on them. When I charge, I move my basic movement plus a die roll, a single d6, and I can pre-measure. So I could say.
That was my next question.
In order to hit this guy, so it looks like it's an 8-inch.
Yep.
So I already moved 4, so I need a roll of 4 or more in order to get here. Let's see. Oh, and I failed in this case. I would do 7 and stop just short.
Okay.
There you go. So that's charging. Some effects, of course, will allow you sometimes to reroll dice on charges and reroll initiative, things like that.
Okay.
So what else? Let's say for the example that I had connected, if I had connected in any that guy's just
yeah, it's a free extra attack.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if I had connected in any way like this, then I get to line up the trays like this.
Okay.
Oh, he's now extra being
right.
There you go.
They really don't like him. Yeah.
So I can do like a full lineup like this, or I can choose to do half to half, which opens the opportunity for later a unit to charge in. To those guys as well.
That's smart.
So I would do it's that guy.
Yeah.
See? It's personal. And then the attack profile is also all contained into one place. So the Lancer halberdiers only have one type of attack, which is their halberds. The amount of dice I get to roll depends on the number of ranks that I have. Ranks are basically rows. So this unit right here is 4 ranks. It says right here, 4 ranks, it's 8. If I had a missing rank, and by rank, it has to be the 4 row. So this is still 4 rank. If I had lost 2 more guys, then this is missing 1 rank. I would roll still 8. And then when I'm down to the last one, I roll 4. These are halberdiers. So as long as they have the halberds pointing forward, they're still dealing some damage. I would roll those dice, and the number I need to hit is also written in there. In this case, 4+.
Okay.
Okay. Before we even resolve that, we'll see that in a moment. Let's cover the other options you have. So the other option is to simply attack someone you're already engaged with. You get to shift first if you'd like. So if you'd like to just simply shift, you can do that. It's also I just love it.
Obviously.
I'll keep doing it. It's also important to note that when you're charging, you generate a certain number of impact hits. So just by charging from the front like that, I would have 2 automatic hits plus all
represented by the stabbing going on our character.
Plus all the hits that I would get from the dice.
Okay.
If I charge you from the side, I would get 2 impact hits from charging, and another 2 from charging from the side. From the rear, it would be 4. So it would be 2 impact hits from charging plus 4.
Okay.
So those are a number of automatic hits that already take place. If you simply attack someone you're already engaged with, you don't get the impact hits, but that means you don't have to always charge someone. You can simply be engaged and attack them.
Okay.
And the last option is retreat. So if you're already engaged with someone, you may attempt to retreat. You have to pass a resolve check to do that. So your resolve is a flag on the lower left corner. Resolve is always 2 dice, and you're trying to get that or higher.
Okay.
So I'll do. It's 5. In this case, I failed. So in that case, I could not disengage.
Okay.
If I had managed to pass, then I would simply move back my speed, and then I can pivot at the end. Say if I wanted to get ready for a cavalry charge, something like that.
Cool.
So those are the 5 basic actions that a unit can do. They can maneuver, they can march, charge, attack, or disengage.
Very good. And then do you just get 1 action per turn then?
So on my turn, on a turn, you simply choose and activate 1 very not final component. So you choose and activate 1 unit, and then play passes to the opponent.
Okay.
Get to activate 1 unit. Once all units are activated, that's the round.
Okay.
At the end of the round, the tactics board is cleared. And then for the next round, we roll a die each for initiative to see who gets to go first on that round.
As far as the tactics go, can only 1 person occupy a tactic? Oh, so there's a lot of strategy that's going to go into there.
This is common for both, and it's only cleared at the end.
Okay.
You can also use cards. You can discard cards from your hand to reroll initiative dice. Not the distance, but only the initiative dice. But it's important also that this is the whole deck for the game. If you use them all up, they're
gone. Okay, yeah, you're not going to reshuffle. All right. Well, very good. Well, I'm excited.
All right.
I think it's time. I think it's time to bring Jared into play.
All right. Do it.
Hello, everybody. So it is time to play Song of Ice and Fire. So Jared will be joining us. I will be playing against him. He's playing the Lannisters. Boo! Boo!
Yay! Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. There's no favoritism. There is. And I'm playing Starks, and then Giles is going to take us through the game here. So how do we get started?
All right. So each of you draw 3 cards from the tactics deck. That is the standard rule.
Okay.
At the end of the round, you get to discard if you don't want to keep any cards in hand, and drop back to your hand size, which is always 3.
Excellent.
First part is initiative, so each of you will roll a die, and you may discard.
Look at that! Already with that.
I know, right?
Already.
Attack!
The energy.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
All right. You could discard a tactic card if you'd like to reroll that 4.
Okay.
Trying to match your 6. Our 6.
Oh wow! Okay.
Oh, it's been declared. You heard it. Yeah.
So I think just to begin, I'm gonna hold on to these cards for now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He wants me to go first because I don't know how to play yet.
Yeah,
See, that's an interesting tactic all by itself.
So
I
now,
need time to think.
now you have 2 options. Either you activate one of your units, or you can claim a spot on the tactics board using your token there.
And by doing that, matching symbols will potentially help with what tactic cards I have going.
You get a bonus on later turns.
Right. Okay. Maybe I will start with that, and I'm going to.
Interesting.
I know, right? You didn't see that one coming, did you?
All right. I think I'm going to follow suit
Oh,
since we're
really?
playing the tactics.
Fine, I'll
game
move
here.
first.
All
Okay,
right.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. So, who will I lead with here? I'm going to go ahead and send my Outriders in first. They have a move of
On the top?
6.
Yep.
And
Cool that you're talking about cavalry.
Sure.
Cavalry gets, all cavalry in the game get a free maneuver at the beginning of each of their activation.
Okay.
They only have 4 models. They also have resilience, which means that the number of hits we take, every hit that hits that number removes a figure. So they're more resilient than regular figures.
Okay.
I don't like those horses at all.
I know. Good.
They're very
coming
mobile,
at
right?
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move them 6, and a charge at this point. We're not in charging range. So...
Not yet, but you get a free maneuver, so you can pivot, move 6, pivot again.
All right. So how about we will do that? We will pivot this way, and we move 6, and we go from front of the tray to
front to front. Yep.
Front to front.
And you can pivot again
6
if you want.
I don't think I want to.
All right. So that was the free maneuver. You
Okay.
can still do the activation for the unit.
And
No, I think I want to help here, and I think you should really bring your cavalry to charge the Lannister halberd.
Oh, is that what you
I
think
mean,
it is? Yeah.
I'm just helping you. The guys with the pointy sticks.
You know,
like,
because we can get really close and
Right,
it
yeah.
wouldn't go badly
Yeah.
for me at all, right? So
The Grey Wind, the direwolf will have a base of its own. I don't think we don't have it here at Expo.
no, but it will.
There-
Yeah, he will have a base for.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically there is a tray for creatures,
Okay.
single special units like that.
and it's gonna essentially probably be a square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll just be a square of this,
Okay.
which matches half this length.
Okay. They are not ranged. They are melee
Yep.
people, right? So
Yep.
nothing else I can do.
So
with
while
them
there
at
there
this
will
point.
be ranged units later in the series, this demo contains only melee units.
Okay. So that's all I could do with them, correct?
You can still maneuver them to try and hit someone from the flanks or kind of position them better because they are very mobile.
I mean, you could also still
You could
charge
Yeah.
because their maneuver that you just did was completely free.
Yep.
Unfortunately for me, so you still have.
Oh yeah, you can still maneuver or charge.
Yeah.
Well, a charge. I wouldn't make it anyway, though, right?
It's a
'Cause they're
D6
move
plus
six.
D6.
Oh, plus a 6?
So,
Should
I
I
mean-
try it?
It's tough.
It's
Yeah.
tough. I would.
I don't think you
Probably
should.
not, because then I'm just setting myself up to be really close to you,
Right.
and you're going to get the first swing.
Since they're very mobile, I think I will try and open up on arch so I can try and hit them someone from the side.
Okay, so perhaps we're going to.
And look, Jamie Lannister's right there.
That's what
I
I'm
don't-
thinking.
I
So
don't
I think
know,
we're
I
going to
think-
go this way, and
Okay.
then we'll just do our move again of 6. If I point my stick the right direction.
You're gonna help me, right?
I will.
Okay,
yes.
good.
All right. And
You should
then
expose your flank on the north side. There.
Okay, that makes
I
total
technically
sense.
could maneuver one more time.
You can pivot one more time.
Do I want to? That's the question. Not really, because then I'll be exposing. Because now I put myself probably within charge range of you.
Yeah, but you
Face
can
them
pivot.
forward. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Yes.
And
All
put a little
right.
Oh
thing
yes,
there.
because I've activated. Now we mark that.
All right. So I feel like I have some options here
Mhm.
with either of these. I've got
The-
4 movement.
I vote for tripping on whatever weapon
Yeah,
you're
okay.
carrying. That's
All right.
that's my vote.
I'll take it into consideration.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Let's see. So I can pre-measure, right?
You can.
All right. So
The
that
mounted men are pretty brutal.
Dang it.
all right. So I'm going to attempt a charge here.
All right.
So I get to pivot.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and just pivot like that,
Yep.
and I roll my dice first, right?
Well,
Well,
so you need about 10, right?
yeah. So I'm
There
gonna need to
have-
get it. I'm gonna need to get a 6.
I hope you roll a 1. That's really what I'm hoping for.
Oh, don't worry. So
You still-
I still have to move it.
Yep.
So that is, I move my 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it is enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
It is
I shouldn't
enough.
have trusted you.
It is
All right.
enough.
All right. So I've made contact.
Yep.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's all right.
And the way this is, they are on the front, right?
You line it
Okay.
up either half or
Right. And I'm
Oh,
gonna,
man.
I'm gonna leave myself some
Yeah,
space.
that was smart, unfortunately.
Yeah. So there we go. So let's see. My the Mountains Men. Since we're still pretty healthy, I'm going to be rolling 7 dice.
Yep.
And I need a 3+ to hit because I charged.
Yep.
I think you're just.
And they
you're
like
just-
charging
You're giving
stuff.
me tons of dice.
Yep.
I only need the 7. I get 2 automatic hits
From
right?
charging.
From charging. Let's see.
Is that universal or is that your character?
That is universal.
universal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was hoping you would have been a little more sideways because if I would have got your flank, I would have
Yeah,
had
no, I-
plus 2 more.
I don't quite know what I'm
So-
doing, but I know enough not to do that.
So another thing about them, they have great swords, and that's a critical blow. So for each, if I roll a 6, you're gonna be suffering 1 automatic wound with no defense save.
Horrible.
But it's gonna basically take 2 wounds per horse.
Yep.
So,
It's a lot of talking. I want to say 1 and a 2.
Okay. And then what about this intimidating? That's not.
What did it say?
This was so intimidating when the unit. So this unit already activated and they weren't engaged.
Right.
Right. So
yeah,
that's
it doesn't
okay.
take place. Yeah.
Just trying.
I know.
I know how I roll. So.
Yeah.
1s and 2s, Jared.
Oh no, there's a bunch of 6s.
Oh wow.
Oh.
All right. So I have 3 automatic wounds.
Yep. Which takes a horse out.
Which takes 1 horse from.
Actually,
I pick
we should
or-
account all the hits, and then we
Okay.
check for resistance.
Okay. So total, I've got 5 hits.
Okay.
Going against yours, which means you're going to get to roll 5 dice.
5 dice for defense.
You want to? Okay.
So you'll always roll the amount of hits.
Yep.
Okay. And then my
Your defense is 4.
defense is 4, so I need 4 plus.
4 plus, yeah. Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
3 I blocked.
Yep. So out of the 5 incoming hits, we blocked 3. I love it.
I know, right? I know this is working for me.
But you also had the critical wounds, didn't you?
I did.
Yes.
So those were not defensible.
Okay.
Those would take out a horse by
Whose
themselves,
side are you
right?
on?
Yeah. Fairness.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's 3 wounds,
Yep.
automatic, and then defended against.
Yep. So the 3 wounds that were automatic already take out a unit, and then the 5 remaining, she blocked 3. So
Those 3
She-
autos are in addition to, because it was 5 total,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
In
Oh,
addition
that's
to.
horrible.
Yeah,
Holy
those are
moly.
the critical hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so another horse will come off because we have 3
no.
more hits coming our way.
Okay. And
Poor
the automatic
guys.
one doesn't stack with those 3 more hits.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
I mean, not cool for me,
I
but
know.
cool for
Yes.
you.
now you also have to check the resolve because we have to check whether
Yes.
those 2 left horsemen
Yes.
horsemen that are left will hold their ground or they will flee the battle.
But I have skirmish tactics, so I automatically pass resolve tests to a threat. So
Hey.
no worries.
They're on
We're
a
still
horse.
tough and we're
I'm
there.
gonna say, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
happy with that.
I
Yeah,
know.
that was not
I know.
bad. That was not bad.
Those horses terrify me. So.
I know.
So I feel like
I'm gonna
I
put my-
probably need to get up in on these guys
Sure.
sooner than later so
Yep.
that they don't pick off my other horses. So I guess I'll go with my next closest in the middle here, and I
Mhm.
have Rob Stark in
Yay.
with this crew.
King in the north.
Yes.
King in the
So his character card here has emboldening strikes. If this attack destroys rank, restore up to 2 wounds on a friendly unit in short range, which
We
is
could
cool.
even get some cavalrymen
Yes,
back.
yes, I could. That would be super awesome. So I need to move these guys. And
I love that
they're-
it keeps saying we and
We,
our.
I know,
I
it's
know.
awesome.
It's-
I'm like,
We're
I
gonna
feel
roll with
like
it.
It's Starks are in me. It's just
I know. I get it.
So we're gonna. If I go at from the front, I'm never gonna get there otherwise. We're gonna
what's
go,
the distance that we have now? Oh, by the way,
they're only 4.
I see. And by the way, this measuring stick will be 12.
Mhm.
Oh,
This is
good.
10 only
Okay.
because it's
Yeah.
from Wrath.
Perfect. Yeah. So they only get to move 4, which is not gonna take us far enough,
Even with a die, yeah.
even with the die, right? Because
Are you sure? Because last time,
I know,
the
we
math
said
didn't work
that.
out when we trusted you.
Yeah,
So-
let's see. If
Hey, we
we're
don't
at
use
4
we don't use the
there,
imperial system in Brazil. Okay.
Oh, okay,
We use
fair
the
enough.
metric system.
right? But even if I moved up, it would only get us to here, and even with a 6,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that doesn't work. So
I
well
guess
for me.
positioning, right? It's
Right. Yeah. Do I need to pivot or still come up? No, because then they're gonna. It's rough. There's a lot to think about. I think we're still gonna come forward just straight.
Yep.
And yeah, we're just gonna march. We can do at this point. So we're gonna come up here, but I don't want to leave my
exactly.
flank exposed to these guys.
Exactly. And then we put one
Yep.
little
And
An
they've
activation
activated
token,
because they
yep.
can't do anything else.
So, were you marching or maneuvering?
she maneuvered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
March and pivot maneuver.
Okay. Cool. I was gonna say because
Oh
you have
yes,
a,
I
you
got.
have a
I
little
have to.
more
I have to
speed,
declare that the right
but
way.
yeah,
Yes.
that's fine. I was gonna say because
Yeah.
marching would probably be worse for you right now.
Yes.
Getting closer to my
Yes.
guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
Can't make it that easy for you,
I was
Jared.
gonna say
okay?
you.
You already had a cinematic moment there.
That's
We
like
don't-
the best I'm
Yeah,
gonna do.
okay.
Judging from how I normally roll.
It's downhill from there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see what we can do here. So I can do some maneuvering, some marching, some charging, or attacking. Of course, I can't attack with him because, well,
He's been
I've done
activated.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of in a tough place with them too. You know what? I've got a plan.
Is it a cunning plan?
It's
yeah.
Well, it's a plan. I don't want to get.
Let's not
ahead of
judge it.
ourselves. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna pivot this way.
I like that plan.
Don't. I get to pivot again. Don't worry. So Jamie and the Lannister guards have a movement of 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move them up here, and then should I pivot them backwards to leave their back to the battlefield?
I love that idea.
Because they would face the camera.
Right,
That's
that
great.
makes sense. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Boring.
That was boring.
It is. I can't be exciting all the time. I kind of left myself in a bad place right there for positioning.
Right. So I'm trying to decide if I should get up with these guys here or if I should try to flank around the side.
So
with my
Grey
wolf.
Wind
About
likes.
Grey Wind.
Don't forget about him. You can't forget about him.
He doesn't have a tray.
I
Poor
know.
guy.
No.
So he likes attacking people that are engaged, I think, on
Which
his
is
thing.
kind of why I was thinking
Yeah,
getting
but
up to
can he
these-
get it
He
far?
won't. He won't get that far. He's got to move a 5. So even if I marched and double moved him, I mean, he definitely won't get up into
Okay. So I
combat at this
think
point.
these guys are pretty thirsty for battle. They look thirsty.
They look
for
thirsty
yeah.
for battle. Okay,
All those
fine.
axes need to be put to use.
Right. So they have a move of 5.
So you can either just maneuver, which is move that 5 and pivot, or you
Right.
can march, which is 10.
Right.
But then
And then I'm that much closer than he's
Yeah.
going to be.
That's why I'm playing this low roll.
I know,
I'm
very,
just like,
very
"Come."
Lannister, very
Yeah.
tactical,
Yeah.
well thought out. Yeah.
That's me, always tactical.
Well,
Yes.
what do we think?
Not.
Yeah.
5 here, and we go another 5, and we're here.
That
which
is
is definitely a
definitely
charge,
charging,
and that's
yeah.
pretty horrible. So
I'm
I
not-
think we're just gonna do
Okay.
a move, and I don't think I even want to pivot
All right.
because I don't want to expose my
Okay.
flank there. And we've activated.
All right,
Your
so
turn.
back to me. So now I'm left with these guys. Let me just do a little checking here. How do numbers
Boy, I
work?
wish there was 12.
Is this new math?
Yeah,
or what are we
how does
doing?
this work? So they could get here, and then... Oh, okay, well, no. I know math enough to know that.
Are you sure?
I
Because that
can't
looked like
roll
a
an
solid
8.
plan
I
to
was
me.
gonna say, I can't roll an
On
8.
a D6.
Yeah, these are regular D6s, yes.
Yeah. Hey, I can hope though, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to be pretty boring again.
All right.
But I mean, not as boring. So
I wish like everybody to appreciate how exciting I made things for the
Yes.
camera
It's
by
true.
moving myself
So,
up into harm's
yeah,
way.
I
I did that.
You
That's
did, you
exciting.
did,
I've
you
got to now actually think about what I'm doing. So I'm gonna pivot like this. I'm going to go ahead and move 4, and then just pivot back to looking at your
Oh,
guys.
these guys are
All
getting
right.
all ready.
All right, and then I've activated my last.
All right,
person.
which
We have
gives
Grey
me
Wind.
yes, Grey Wind here.
Which is good. We'll try like a sneak attack.
Right? Yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do.
I'd like
So
a pet for my.
we are gonna
army.
double move because he's not gonna be moving into harm's way, so he's gonna march.
Okay.
So he's got a base move of 5, so he'll get to go 10.
Yep. And for the intents and purposes of this demo, we'll just use his own base.
Yeah.
But he'll have
There
a
we
trade.
go. Okay. So that's him. Oh, I don't have a marker for him.
All right.
We'll say he's activated.
Yay.
Yeah.
So this is the end of the round.
Okay.
We collect all the activation tokens back. On the topic of your cards, you may discard cards if you would like to draw again up to hand size of 3.
I'm taking this back to.
And
right?
this goes back.
I
It
had
seems
grand
both
plans
sides
for
are
it.
both sides are kind of getting ready.
We're just
Yep.
getting.
Yes.
We're yelling across the
Staging,
battlefield.
right?
And,
You can't do that. We
Um,
don't like the fact that you killed 2 of our guys, and worse, my horses. It's bad when you're less
Those
concerned
scare-
about
they
the guys
scare
and
me.
more
Yeah.
concerned
Yeah.
about the horses.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
whatever.
I'm actually gonna hold on
Okay.
to my cards.
And then do we always re-roll for
Yep.
initiative? Ooh, all right.
It would be very good to try and go first now, because maybe you'll be able to
I know,
heal.
Right,
some guys.
right.
All right.
Oh,
Lannisters.
So now, what if
I could discard a card to try to roll
and then
a
But then we
six,
have
and
to
then we would be.
try and
And then we
match
get
it.
tied,
Yeah.
and what happens
I'm
if we're
not-
tied?
Then we roll again.
Reroll again.
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to.
Okay.
My luck is not usually that good. That's really unfortunate for me.
all right. Let's see what I want to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get into some business with these.
All right.
Ah.
All right. Bring it on.
So I'm gonna charge,
Mm-hmm.
and they can move 4. So I'm gonna need a 3. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
3 or higher.
Yep.
Yes.
Love it. I love it.
So I that was my pivot for my charge,
Yeah.
and then I move my 4, 1.
How does
Actually,
contact-
what happens right there?
What?
Yeah, actually, that is contact. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is not how that should have worked.
Yeah.
So
The thing you were measuring from the.
I was, yeah.
You're measuring from the farthest point to the
I
farthest
keep-
point. Yeah.
Okay, so
I was that was on me. That was on me.
I was throwing my math.
I know, right?
You are. You are supposed to be helping me.
No,
All right.
remember it's we. The team is the
Oh,
we
that's
over
right.
here.
And I
So-
see the example just.
I
turned
know, right?
reality.
This
Yeah.
guy, he's just
Okay.
gonna, yeah.
So I'm sorry. I just
No, that
just
doesn't
try-
cause any extra
just-
damage
yeah.
in the game.
And he goes, "I'm sorry."
yeah,
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
It looks like it hurts. I'm
Excuse
actually
me.
just gonna go ahead and fully engage there. I'm not
Okay.
gonna-
Okay. So you have 2 automatic hits.
Yay. All right. So they're full rank, so I'm gonna have 8 dice on a 4+. I may reroll attacks, so it's not Cavalry.
You have sundering.
Sundering, so enemies hit suffer -1 to their defense saves this
Yeah.
attack.
So instead of
Oh.
our regular defense of, it would be only on 6s. That means that we have to hit. Just like. You would only hit on 6. So now we have no defense because our
That's horrible.
even if I roll a 6, is still a 5.
What just happened?
Yes.
That's
So
horrible.
so whatever he hits on, let's see,
4
4
plus.
plus is a hit.
Please get all ones. That is not all ones.
It's I mean it's
It's not.
It's not
great.
terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean so 4 hits.
All right. And then there was 2 automatic hits, right?
Oh, so-
6.
Yes, but
I can't defend
Oh,
against them
that's-
because
You would
That's right.
normally be able to defend from them, but because of sundering, which reduce the dice,
right.
our results by 1, we can roll 7 here to get 6. So unfortunately,
so that's
those are 6
Man.
wounds.
6.
That's
Yeah.
horrible. So there we go.
And that means that this unit has lost an entire rank. Whenever you lose any number of figures, you have to check morale.
Yes.
So roll 2 dice, and you're hoping for a 3 or plus, which should be fairly easy.
Yes. You would
Woo!
think. You would think. Oh man, this is gonna be a short game.
So they
All
held
right.
their ground. It's all good. Despite all this. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So
So the,
even despite all of that happening, I could make an attack at this
you
point,
could,
right?
and they got stronger a little bit. So they went
Oh,
from
that's right.
7
Yes.
attack dice to 8.
That's right.
So you could do that. Remember that Rob can, through his ability, he may be able to heal some wounds to a unit.
Oh, that's true.
And then at this point, you could choose, if it destroys a rank, to heal from here or from the cavalry. But that has to be a very decisive attack. You have to destroy 8 rank in order for that ability to trigger.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
that's
that
Rob's.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah, Rob is right
Okay.
here. Yeah.
That's a good ability.
It is a good
I
ability.
mean, it's a strong hit, but
Yeah.
that's
There's
nice.
like no guarantee. I think I'm just gonna take a swing with these guys
Okay.
since we're already in there.
All right.
So,
so-
I don't want to put.
Oh
Or-
no.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and do mutiny.
Mutiny. All right.
So when a damaged enemy activates,
Yep.
unit must pass a resolve test -2, or it immediately makes 1 attack action against itself.
Oh great. And I missed an ability that I
Oh,
had on a card.
I'm
with
gonna
my
tell you that-
resolve test too, but that's okay.
Yep.
That's
I'm gonna tell you that
easy lose.
the Umbers won't mutiny easy. They'll stand their ground.
I've got to try
All right.
Right.
We'll
because
see.
Right.
I'm afraid
All
of them
right.
now that they're damaged.
So
Right.
their morale would be 3 or higher.
Right.
But the dice is reduced by 2, so we'll test 5 or higher on the 2 dice. And they also have a missing rank, so that also is another modifier. So it's 6 or higher on 2 dice.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
And that would be a no.
So the next
Okay,
rank
well now
up,
I just feel bad for
No,
them. I don't know.
all right, it's how it happens. It's how it happens.
so that means that they've this rank. So we're testing morale because of mutiny, right?
Mutiny, yes.
So that means that they make attack against
So
themselves.
this was just to make, now they're attacking themselves because of this, because they got flustered.
That's
All
horrible.
right, so those are what, 8 dice?
Yeah, fighting amongst themselves. That's pretty
That's never
bad.
good.
That's what I get for wishing for you to trip and fall on your
Right?
weapons before.
That looks spelled correctly, by the way. Oh man, you're hitting on 3 plus.
3 plus, of course. Okay, so those did not count, and I've got 5.
5 hits.
5 hits.
Now you get to roll defense.
Yes.
1 die per.
So,
Yep.
all right, here we go.
This is very confusing for them, honestly.
I know. They're like, what is going
Yeah.
on? Don't even know what they're watching.
6s are saved.
Okay, so we saved,
And
2 of
3
them.
are gone.
and 3 more are gone. Oh, so I lost another full rank. +1.
And remember, when a unit loses,
I have to do a
you
resolve.
have to do a resolve, which is at this point 3 modified by 2, so 5. You have to roll 2 dice and get 5 or plus.
Yes.
When do you... Oh, I was
I
gonna
know.
say.
That's
Okay.
I'm like, let me check real
I
quick
remember you
before
said
I
a minute
forget.
ago, so...
Yeah.
You did it.
They
Did it.
They
Yes.
passed. All right.
Yes.
So they're good.
Of course, because I remembered I had a card that I could use in that instance, but that's okay.
And this is all triggered out of their activation, so they
Yes.
still get to attack them.
Oh, okay.
But
So
you were about to attack, and he played something interrupted.
I
the
was.
attack.
That's right. Okay, so my 3 guys are like, you can't do this.
But
to
now
us.
they roll
Yeah.
10 dice.
Yes, that's true,
I
because
was gonna
they're
say,
super strong now.
Yeah.
I can't possibly whiff 10 dice, right?
And they have sundering as well through their hand axes, so the enemies also suffer a -1 for their defense.
Okay.
So I'd have to roll a 5+ right now.
All right, and I need 3 pluses. Okay. Hit,
That's
hit,
not-
hits. I'm pretty happy with that.
That's nice.
That's a much better roll
That's
for
nice.
me.
Yep.
So we've got 7.
coming at me.
So you get to block against 7. So the number of wounds is what the number of dice you roll to
Yes.
try and block.
All right.
Anything interesting in the hand of cards, perhaps?
Not that one.
Yep.
Nope, not that
Okay.
one. Nope.
And you're hitting on, let's see,
So I need to
5 and
get 5+.
Miss all of them. Every single one of them.
only 2.
Wow, okay. So I lost, what is this, 5?
5 guys.
Yep.
All right, bye, guys.
Oh my gosh, I accomplished something. Hooray! Starks.
And you also have to check morale now.
So could I play another card even though I've played one
If it's a
already?
different trigger, yes.
Okay, okay. All right, so my morale is, wow. 5.
It's not huge.
No, 5, but I'm losing a rank, so now I have to do 6 on 2 dice.
And I'm pretty sure it's your time to fail now, Jared.
It has been too good
If he
for me.
doesn't, I'm
Normally-
going to be so disappointed. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, are you
So-
kidding me?
And he gets an 11.
I want to do.
We
Hear
don't
me.
care what you want to do.
I want to do hear me. I just want to play all these cards.
Yeah, right?
I've never rolled well, so I want to. When a friendly unit passes, that's a morale check, right? I'm not crazy.
It was
Okay.
morale. Yeah.
One enraged enemy.
When engaged,
engaged. I can read. I swear. One.
He probably
I'm sure
is
they're enraged.
I'm
Look,
They
they
are.
get mad. They get mad.
You're right, they are.
That's
I'm sorry.
that's what I was in the lore.
Yes, that was
role
good.
playing.
One
Yes.
engaged enemy must immediately take 1 morale test.
Oh man, he really wants
Okay.
them to disband.
Right?
I just needed them to go away.
And so it's 2 dice still?
Yep.
Yes.
And you need 3 or higher.
3 or higher.
Would it be 5 or higher?
Finally.
Sorry, he's
That's-
correct.
Oh,
It's
five?
5
It's
or
still
higher.
fine.
I'm
Still
still
fine.
7, so.
Standing their grounds there.
Golly. All right.
That was an eventful one
That was an
activation.
eventful activation. Good golly. And that was my turn,
Yep.
even
Yes.
though he did all that
So
stuff.
now it's my turn.
So, yay.
So you can also see how much comes into play from the cards, right?
Yes.
He's been
Yeah,
he's been able to play a lot of cards.
Yeah,
Your
my
triggers
My
have
triggers
been,
are different.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for it though. Like
Yeah.
I know it's coming. So, what I am going to do is actually go ahead and have these guys shift
Oh man.
this way
No.
and attack. So I've lost. Okay, those are my mountains men.
Yep.
Just so for my own brain here. So we're still at full rank. So I'm going to be rolling 7. If I could borrow this one here, and they hit on a 3+. So again, these are our critical blow guys.
Yeah.
6s are going to be an automatic wound. They have an exploit weakness, but they are not. They're not weakened.
I need you to
Right.
not roll 6s this time.
All right.
Jared.
And we need to put an activation token
Right.
next to it.
No 6s.
No 6s.
Okay.
Well.
Oh man, that's actually a
So,
bad roll.
So 3 hits to defend against.
Okay.
Yep. Well, 1, it's not defendable, right? This is
Well, I know, but we're, for the sake of understanding, we'll
All right.
defend against the 3.
All right.
Right. And I had to roll 4+. And I got 3 3s.
So 3 came through.
So that means another horse out.
Yes.
Because every 2 hits will kill
Right,
a
because
horse.
that one automatic
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
actually do anything to the horse, but
Yes.
at least those 3 did take out
Yep.
one more.
All right, and just for the purpose of how our rank and file is here, it doesn't matter. They're still going to be engaged even if I pull this
Yep,
one out.
yep.
Okay, so. All right.
Poor horses.
Poor horsies, man. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so. I feel like this guy is just in a world of hurt anyway. I could come up and flank here.
Yeah.
Did they do the resolve or morale?
But they would
Oh,
have,
they don't.
but
'Cause
they're
horse-
cavalry.
I always forget
Right,
about that.
right.
Don't pay attention.
There are a few options.
Or I could get up here with Rob and try to bring back.
Or even here, right? You could
Mhm.
pivot and charge them. If you kill this remaining rank, you'll be able to heal some.
I feel like my luck has got
that
to
could be
change
good.
at some point, right?
Maybe Grey Wind could attack an engaged unit, which I think he prefers. So
Yes,
there are a
he
few
does.
options here.
He does.
Kind of open.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like I need to. I'm still going to have that available to me as an option,
Yeah.
and I should act on this first.
Time for revenge,
Time
right?
for revenge,
All right.
absolutely.
I hear
So
you.
that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do. That'd be a charge.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to
Yep.
pivot and move
Pivot, move, and attack.
and attack. So I will.
Oh, from the flank.
No.
But of course, that'll also expose this unit's flank. But I think
Yes.
such
It's
as life,
probably
right?
worth the
Yeah.
risk at this point. And then I barely have to move to get up here. So
Yep.
we'll
Line him up.
contact here and we'll
So
square
those
up.
are 4 automatic wounds.
I know.
2 from
Yeah.
charging, 2 from hitting from the flank.
Or not wounds.
That's true.
Please, like,
Hits.
please give me the chance to
Yeah.
defend.
Yeah.
And so these guys, we get 7 dice,
Yep.
right? So I need 1 more.
There you go.
Thank you. And I need 3+.
Yep.
Do we have anything else? Linked, we're not doing that. And every time this unit uses, well, let's just not lose ranks. And worry
Let's not
about
lose
that.
rank. Okay, that's all
Okay,
fine.
well, one thing at a time. Here we go. So we need 3+. Seriously.
Oh man.
Ooh. So I got to defend against 3?
3.
Plus the
yeah.
4 automatic hits, so 7.
Yes.
7. Okay. Yeah. It is good to remember about those, I guess. So my Lannister Halberdiers need a 4+.
Oh, here, and then would I have had to play this before?
What does he say? What's the
Flanking
two?
tactics?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, when a friendly unit attacks an
Oh, yeah.
enemy in the flank or rear,
Perfect.
that enemy is vulnerable. It rolls. If Rob Stark is in this unit, which he is, it may re-roll all misses.
Oh,
So
hold
I
on.
get to roll 4 dice
Yes.
again.
Okay.
Well timed. That card is flanking tactics.
Yes.
I like how you let me feel a little bit comfortable.
I know,
Yes.
right? I wish I could say it was on purpose.
Not that I
but it
felt
wasn't.
comfortable with 7 hits, but
Yeah. Oh, and that was absolutely needed.
I
So
leave now. I'm-
yeah. So now you're defending against 11.
Yep.
Do I have that many dice? I'm gonna have to. This is
You
10,
can miss
right?
some, and then
No.
I'll let you re-roll the
That's
difference.
10.
How's
Okay,
that?
so oh my gosh. So
And you said they
Four.
were vulnerable?
Yes.
So
and that means
we
yes.
place a vulnerable token on them.
Okay.
You may choose to discard it later to force reroll on defense.
Oh, very
Could
good.
it be done even this right now?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
Looking for 4 and plus, yes.
Yeah. All right. Then I'll re-roll one of these. So 7.
That looks like a too good. I don't know that you have an option.
I think we need to make you re-roll.
So
yeah, I'm
we
gonna cash in.
spend
the nugget.
So
action.
in that case, do I re-roll these 7?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't possibly get 7 hits again.
Well, probably right.
Oh
Or
man,
you could.
what is
no,
this?
6.
No.
Yeah, he lost 1 last. It was
6.
still worth it.
So 4 guys are killed.
No.
5.
5.
Because I defended against 6 and it was 11.
see.
So 1, 2, 3,
Oh, it means
4,
yes, that'll be good.
5.
And you have to check morale on these 2
I
gentlemen, which I think you're very
know.
panicked.
My God.
-2.
All right, so my morale is now at a 7.
7.
Oh my
They
gosh!
are sticking
Did that
it out.
just happen?
Yeah, they
Seriously.
said we don't. We're not phased
You'll
by
never
this.
take us alive. No.
That's for sure. I don't think they're making it back.
Yeah.
All right, and now what do we do with Rob's ability here? If we
Oh boy.
destroy a flank, which we did,
Yeah, a rank.
yeah, we can restore up to 2 wounds on a friendly unit in short range.
So 6 inches.
6 inches.
Is that enough for the horse?
I don't think we should worry about that one.
From the front, right?
Yeah.
So- oh, from the corner.
Just enough?
I don't know. Probably
I
not.
allow
I'm not
it.
gonna cheat.
It's-
You'd allow it?
It seems close enough for me,
All right.
Seems close enough. All right.
Yay.
So.
but I quit now.
So 2 wounds. So is that just 1?
No, actually, the 2 horses because.
Oh, it's a rank.
yeah.
That's right.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. There
Yeah.
we go.
I worked so hard on those
know.
those horses.
Well, it just happened. It was too fast. It just was. It was
And
too
these
easy
guys
for you.
have
And they
turned
were,
and fled.
and they're activated. So
Right? Because you failed the morale on this one.
no, he
they
passed
saved
it. He rolled a
passed it.
12.
Like I said, these
He
guys
rolled-
aren't
he passed
running
with
away.
conviction.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not the sharpest
Yeah.
attacks in the box, but
All right. Well, so it's my turn.
yes,
Yep.
it's your
Okay.
turn.
So, Sir Jamie sees Rob.
Yes.
And he likes what he sees.
He
Unfortunately,
likes this, so they can move at a 4. This is
That would be a great time to fail.
this
right?
is,
Yes, it would.
oops.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get in there. Don't worry.
No, you don't get to do actual damage with the measuring stick.
So it looks like I'm gonna need about a 4.
4. Yeah.
And I think I actually have measured it right this time.
yes,
to
I
not
believe you
pull-
have.
Right, to not pull that trick.
So I have no false sense of security over here. Oh,
Maybe you fix it again when you move.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Perhaps stranger things have happened.
I mean,
No, you won't be able.
yeah.
You
Well,
measured correctly.
I didn't even pivot, so I
Yeah.
messed that up.
But you get your pivot because it's
Oh,
your
I
charge.
can't pivot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
Oh well, then
you just
but-
fall short.
no, not if he moves that corner. Is his move going to be from whatever corner? So if he pivots that front corner,
I still don't think that will.
Yeah,
because
it
that's
won't.
going to be 6.
oh,
So it's still
Okay.
going to fall short.
I was trying to
But
help you.
I mean, every other time I've made it work where
I know.
they're like, watching the video, they're like, this guy cannot measure.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, Jared.
yeah.
It's obviously very difficult for me.
Okay.
All right,
And
well, they
you-
finally tripped.
And you've activated the
I
Lannister
have,
guards.
yeah, so I am out of
All right.
guys.
Okay. On
Uh,
Stark side,
yes.
I believe neither the Cavalry or Grey Wind are
Correct.
activated.
Correct. So Cavalry is going to go first.
Okay, before they are taken out.
Yes. Yes.
So
Oh no! Stop waving the card.
I have to.
Seriously.
When a damaged enemy activates, it's mutiny again.
Oh, you've got to
So-
be kidding me! How many cards do they have of those?
What would have been the bonus
Mutiny.
for this?
Mutiny.
So if I would have actually done on the tactics, I could have, when this card is played, one enemy unit automatically panicked.
Oh wow.
But I didn't actually take anything. So
Okay.
in this case, it's just the unit, you have to pass your resolve test with a -2. Luckily, you got one of your ranks back, so
Right.
there's no more to that. If you fail, you're
But
going
my
to attack
resolve
yourself.
Test is a
Yeah.
6. Wait,
So-
my result, and it's -2?
-2.
So I can't even defend.
Well, it's
Oh, it's two
Two
dice.
dice.
Two
It's two
dice.
dice,
Okay.
yeah.
So
You can have
I have
some
to
of
hit
my-
It's 8 or
8
plus.
or better.
Otherwise,
Your
they
men should look to mine for inspiration.
Right.
otherwise they attack themselves.
And this is considered a resolve test.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I failed it, but I've got courage and loyalty.
Yes.
So we're gonna courage and loyalty. Your unit can re-roll a failed resolve test. I have every confidence that it's possible for me to fail it a second time, but
8 or
I
plus.
remember to play my card. So
Okay.
Nailed it.
fair enough.
nailed it.
Okay.
There we go. So that worked. All right.
So I really want those.
Nice try, Jared.
I know. Well, now I'm out of cards for now.
For now.
And so we're already engaged.
Yep. You may decide to shift if you'd like, but I think it'll make
I think
life
no. Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah. Well, no. I was wondering if I pivoted. No, because I would bump into them anyway too. I just was thinking if you could make flank.
Well, if you're simply attacking a unit you're engaged with, then you don't get to pivot. You simply attack. You
there
can
we go.
shift
Okay.
if you'd like.
Cool. No, I don't want to shift. So all right. So we are
I
going
was scared
to
for a minute. I was like, oh no, don't want the horses on my foot.
8 dice.
Oop.
Oh boy.
8. And I need 4 plus. That was not a good roll for me.
Mm.
So I got 3.
Okay.
No automatic hits, right?
No automatic hits.
Their longsword say, it says impact hit. So if you were flanking, you would have gotten more automatic
Yeah.
hits.
Okay.
Sorry,
But
not
that's,
flanking.
I was already engaged.
Sorry,
So.
I misspoke. If you were charging, you would have
Okay.
gotten more. Impact hits are based on charge.
Okay.
So these are my mountain guys. Mountains.
Official name now.
Yeah.
Mountain guys.
Yes.
From the books,
Right.
the mountains guys. So the
The
mountains
dudes
men,
from the mountains.
I don't have anything really for defense because they're all about hitting, but I just need a 4 or better
Okay.
on each. And I've got all my ranks right now. So
Oh, man.
I lose
Did
one.
he
One
say
guy.
he rolled poorly?
He did. I think he's totally sharking me here. All right. So that still leaves me.
And before he gets to go, Jared has to check for morale
Oh,
for
that's
that
right,
unit.
'cause he
He
lost
lost
a guy.
any number of figures, right?
So they need 5 plus.
Okay. On 2 dice, and they pass.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay.
Not very frightened yet.
No,
Not yet.
not so much.
Not
They're
yet.
like, really?
So
All right.
all right, and
so
you're still trucking
I'm
along.
still
with
trucking along. So I've got Greywind over here. He's going to target another unit that's engaged with another that will make that unit vulnerable.
Oh, good.
So good. So we can put.
I don't think that's good.
That's good.
Is
that
it?
this
Oh.
token again?
Is it good for me?
Not really.
Is it,
Is it this
that
one?
Yep. Oh, actually, that is the panicked.
Panic.
Vulnerable
So
is
it's
the
yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the drawing on the panicked. The guys just run away.
Yeah. All right, so he's got a move of 5, and so he's just going to charge up into these guys here. So, and that'll be which, so he can charge.
Oh yeah,
Right.
he loves
So,
doing so.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to have a benefit from flank, though, right? So I might
No,
as well
he-
just go.
Yep.
So I don't need to
Just
worry
get in
about
there.
pivoting.
Yeah.
We'll just get up close and try to chew up some people.
Oh, boy.
So he gets to. What is Wolf's Cunning?
What is it? Oh, it's just the name of his attack.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's 2 dice.
Yep.
And 2 plus to hit.
Oh boy.
And misses.
And I missed 1. Great.
So I have to. Okay. So
Defend against
there's
the one.
no special because I'm engaged.
Yeah, she may decide to force you to reroll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
From the vulnerability.
That's right.
If he chewed.
It's so I failed.
Okay.
Right.
You could force me to re-roll though.
No,
you
I'll
sure?
pass. Thank
Okay.
you. I don't think I would have used it on only a 1 hit anyway.
All right. Let's see if that makes
Yes.
some guys run
Now,
away.
yes. Now you should be scared because
Yeah.
the dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's
Okay.
fast.
They've
Not at all.
got their resolve. They're in it
Yeah.
to win it.
There we go.
At least
All
for a
right.
little bit more.
Yep.
So that was everybody at this point.
All
Mhm.
right. So we take.
So that is the round.
None of us used the tactics board this time because we were just too
And that
eager
one
to start
stays out
fighting.
there.
Yep.
Right.
Draw cards up to 3.
So I used all mine.
Yeah.
You better not get any more mutiny cards. It's not allowed.
Mhm.
Don't make that noise either.
Take a minute to review these new cards.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So now I guess we're gonna roll
Really
some.
need to pass initiative this time.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do. Oh, are you kidding? Ties at 5s. Oh, no.
6.
The 6 again, too. So horrible. Nah,
No.
no,
Okay.
take it.
All right. Let's see. If it makes you feel better, I probably will never actually roll
I know, right?
this
So we
well
write this
again,
down in
right?
history. Jared's rolling all these 6s.
You saw the game I played. I mean,
Yes.
I
it
did
was, it
terrible.
was regular Jared level.
Right. It was, normal
This
Jared
is
level.
like Jared with XP.
Right.
Yeah.
So these guys want to try again at their
Oh.
charge.
They-
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
pretty
they can
sure,
make it this time.
I can
That's really
measure it.
unfortunate.
Yeah, because you should measure the shortest distance, because if there's contact, that's enough. So in this case, it's what, 2, right? From here to here,
Literally
yeah.
From here to
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
so
yeah.
it's
So that's
like between 2 and 3. So
so that's
I don't even need
less.
to roll.
No.
No.
So, hey
Orbital
guys.
and on my
So
flank.
those are already 4.
All right.
Yes.
So there's some
Impacted.
special things going on here.
No, there is no special things. It's not allowed.
So we've got Jamie as part of this. He is an expert duelist.
Yeah.
Of course he
So,
is.
Normally, expert duelists deal a target one automatic wound with no defense save. If they have an attachment,
Such as.
such as Rob, instead roll a die. On a 3+, kill that attachment.
Oh, no.
So he may just draw a Rob for a duel and
Right.
just kill him outright.
So I just roll this right now?
Yes.
Oh.
Ah, you're a terrible duelist.
Rob.
You're a terrible duelist.
He's better at talking about being a duelist
Right.
than actually doing
Exactly.
it.
So
Hang on, we can make this
I was
better.
gonna
Okay. I know,
say.
right?
There we go.
Well, see, that's why it failed.
There you
That's
go.
why- so I think I should probably re-roll.
No.
So Legion formation. Normally, if there were some other Lannister guards, I could link up with them, but I
Yeah.
don't have that. And then I have Lannister supremacy, but that's not going to
What
affect
does
my
that do?
attack. So Lannister supremacy, if a unit is attacked and does not lose a rank, the attacker must pass a resolve test or suffer 3 wounds with no defense save.
I have a feeling a rank may be gone after
Right.
this with
So-
4 automatic hits.
All right. So 4 automatic hits. They roll 6 dice. So that's not. It could be worse. But it's a 4+. So.
Yeah. You have 3 hits.
So 3 hits,
3 hits.
plus the 4, so 7.
Oh, that's horrible.
She has to roll 7 dice.
7 dice.
I think that's,
And
oops,
their
sorry. I
defense
think
on
that's
them.
7 dice.
These guys
Mhm.
are 5+. Oh no.
However, note that they have Fury of the Falling. So for each of these units, when it uses a rank, one engaged enemy suffers 3 additional automatic hits.
Oh.
So as they're
good.
dying, the Starks are brave and loyal. They'll take some with them.
Yes. And we
But
don't get
it's-
to pick the sum, right? Like it can't be
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah.
I had to ask. I had to ask. All right, come on, 5+. Oh, I got a couple. 3. I lose 4.
Yep.
Bummer. And we're still gonna come off of the rank this
Yep.
way, right? It's
Let
always
me
it doesn't
return
like
all
you can't, yeah. Yeah, right.
You can keep them back there.
No. All right, so I just lost a full rank. Now I got to do a resolve test. Oh,
Yep.
okay, but I lost a rank, so now this happens.
Yep.
Wait, this one. So 3 automatic hits.
Which you can defend against.
No, but now he's looking for cards again.
Oh.
Nope.
Come on,
Okay.
I'm just not. I won't hold this up. So I need a 3+. They're pretty armored up.
Their
They're
armor is
equipped, right?
very good. Yes.
So it's 3 you said, right?
Yep.
So all of them save unless you
So
have a
all
card.
the effort of the dying
know!
guys.
They
didn't
died for
amount.
nothing. Way to go, Jared. Jeez.
And
They died with honor, though.
it's
Because
I
they're
mean,
Starks,
Lannister
so-
went out there and or Jamie, he just went out there and
He just-
tripped, and
they're
he's like,
"Dude,
"Where's
what are you
Rob?"
doing?" Yeah. All right, so now I just have to do my resolve, right?
Yep.
So 2 dice. No,
5 or higher, but actually modified by 1 for the missing rank, so 6 or higher.
6 or higher. Oh, 5. Do I have anything to not? Probably not. Nope.
That means the next rank is gone.
Oh, the whole range.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
word.
boy. Oh boy.
This
It was all.
interesting.
It was Jamie just swinging it around. They're like, this guy is
I think
crazy.
they were just like totally dismayed, like, what?
Right,
What
they're
just
like,
happened
Are we
there?
even? Is this worth fighting right
Yeah.
now?
All right.
If you get to destroy a unit, the attacker gets a free maneuver.
Oh, okay.
No units have been destroyed as of yet, but I feel it's good timing.
Yes. Yes. So
So I am done.
you're done. So I'm definitely going to activate these guys.
Yeah.
Should I try to take these guys out because then I have Rob with and I can bring some folks back? Would that make the most sense?
Might be
is
good.
the question.
Yep.
Or I get a free maneuver. I could maneuver.
But the horses, I mean the cavalry, they're engaged, so they have to retreat first and then be able to maneuver. Right now, they can only either retreat or attack.
Right, yeah.
Because they're
we don't wanna
engaged.
do that. That stinks. Because if I don't hit first here, they're going to hit something. And with my luck, they're going to polish somebody off. So I think I have to do
Yeah,
this. That
finish
really
him off.
stinks. All right, so we're going to go with Rob's crew here then.
So
Stop it with the cards,
I'm
Jared.
sorry, I'm sorry. After a friendly unit is attacked, so does that mean before she is it now that Dawn's declared the attack?
It should have been right after the attack, but I think it's
It's okay.
fine, yeah.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, because I can hold off then. I just wasn't sure of the ordering.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Well, no, because I don't know if because this is tactical withdrawal. So this is after she resolves the attack.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm,
What
if
were you
they're still
trying
alive-
to do?
So what would have happened? I was just this is just me. I don't know how to play, obviously. After a friendly unit is attacked, that unit may immediately attempt one retreat action. So if they survive, I could play this card.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So
fingers crossed.
So they're gonna make their attack, and I'm down to one rank, and so they've gotten stronger. Oh no, they've gotten weaker.
Yeah, those are regular guys.
Yeah. So now we're down to 4 dice. All right. The 3+.
Good.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm
4
defending
hits.
against 4.
Yep.
Oh man, now we're really putting the skills to the test. So normally, okay, so it's a 4. Okay, that doesn't.
It doesn't. There's no
change.
modifier.
It's not my
So 4 hits, and you're looking for 4 or higher. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Really?
The one guy.
So I can play this card now because they survived, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to do tactical withdrawal. So.
But you still have to do the morale test.
Okay. So I do that first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. So I need 7.
7, correct. It's base 5 modified by 3.
Oh, really?
10.
You
Okay.
cannot miss.
And now
What is going on?
the card says,
So this unit may immediately attempt one retreat action.
which takes another morale.
Right. So I have to pass this
7
resolve. Okay. Oh, that did not happen. So
Yes, it did.
in this case, they don't run away. They just don't get to use this ability, right?
Yes. So the card is discarded with no effect.
Right.
If you had passed, they would be able to retreat and back up.
Times 2 speed,
Yeah.
which would have been nice
Yeah.
because they like getting charged.
It's true.
Okay.
All right.
Back to Jared.
All right. So I feel like it's imperative
Dancing?
that they get. Oops, I messed up. Anyway, so I feel like this is their last hurrah. So I'm gonna go ahead and
activate him. Not
activate
him.
Yeah.
They still get 4 dice.
It's
for
true.
one guy. He's really good. So what's their defense?
Their defense
6.
is 6+.
Yeah, that's not very good.
No.
Okay.
You know, they're not heavily armored.
Right. You know what? Let's go for this.
Okay.
So 4+. It's sundering. So enemies hit suffer a -1 to their defense.
Really? We're going to do this again?
Oh, there's no defense.
No. Whiff. Just whiff them all.
Well, mostly. So, one hit.
One hit. All right.
It's enough to trigger a morale test.
That's true.
It is.
All right, so here we go.
Which that's what I'm.
They need 3+.
Yep.
Yes.
And modified by 2, so 5, which you just met.
Just made. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So they stand their ground.
Right.
Yes.
They do. It's good.
Yeah.
This is a good fight we have going
It is
right
a good
here.
fight.
I think this unit has pretty much carried the brunt of
I know, right?
Jamie's war.
Since he's already gone, I'm going to address over here before I activate those guys. So my cavalry is going to attack.
Okay.
So they,
4 ranks.
yeah, we're at full rank still. So 8 dice.
Yep.
8 dice, yeah. So we've got 4, 6, 2 more. And we need 4+.
Do they have anything special for their attacks?
+2 impact now because I'm already engaged.
Pathfinder would ignore terrain.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Automatically passes resolve.
Okay.
Nope.
just
Nothing,
regular
nothing extra.
good old attack.
Regular old attack. 4+. Oh, 4 hits. No, 5 hits.
5 hits.
5 hits.
Okay, so hang on.
Oh, and you're vulnerable.
So she may force you to reroll.
All right, so my mountains.
Unless he
my
just wants to
mountain-
fail them all outright, and I'm
I'm
fine with
just
that too.
All right, mountains men 4+. Okay, so
Yeah, and you're gonna reroll.
Are
all
you
of
sure?
That. Yes,
Are you sure?
I'm quite sure we're gonna spend that.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm very positive. Oh,
Okay.
all right. They failed 3.
So I lost. Oh, ooh, there goes a rank. Poor guys. All right. So I need to do a
Morale
check here. So I need to do. So I lost a rank. So I need 6.
Yep.
Plus.
Correct.
Got it.
Man, every time.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no! And now
So-
he pulls out a card.
When a friendly unit passes a morale test, which is now,
Right.
this is Hear Me Roar, which seems appropriate for them.
It does.
Yep.
One engaged enemy must immediately make a morale test. Now, my question is, it says that doesn't have to be that engaged enemy, right?
It can be the other engaged enemy. In this case, you mean Grey Wind, right?
Okay, but it can't. It's not any engaged enemy on the
Oh
field.
no, it's with
Okay,
them.
that's what I was just.
They're
Okay,
roaring
in that
right.
instance. Okay.
Right. So let's. So what's Grey Wind's reason?
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm.
It's a different guy.
He
It
has
is.
no resolve.
He has no resolve. Yep.
It's a dash.
So actually, he cannot make morale checks.
Oh.
So I can't
Okay,
actually.
that
do
wasn't
this.
near as
Okay.
bad as I
No,
thought.
okay,
I'm like,
good.
oh my god, if you just killed him too,
I've
I've
I'm
actually
really
never
gonna be
played
mad.
against him, so that's why I was.
Oh,
So
he's a staunch follower of
yes.
Rob.
Okay.
Yes.
So it will be the cavalry.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
well, I guess in this case, well, since they don't make. Does the cavalry make resolve?
It does.
Okay.
Oh, they don't. Oh, I see. So maybe undo the whole card because that card meant nothing.
I just realized.
I was gonna say because I mean we could
So if
and
you
we could
tried
just like stand there and
any,
be like,
didn't
okay,
work. Try the wolf, that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm just like anything. Okay. Well,
we're doing this for the sake of camera, so
yeah.
you can see what options are available to whom, when, and when they're not. Yes.
All right, straight face.
Okay, so
I'm not going to play a
I
card.
activated those guys.
That would have been a good example of what I could have done
Right.
if you didn't have the perfect
We
setup to let
talked
me
through
not
the
do
card.
it.
We
Yep.
talked through the card option there.
All right. So
To you.
they are my option. They are going to actually attack the pup.
I knew they would.
Little pupper.
Why would you?
Listen,
So
it hurts my
mean.
heart.
I know,
You,
right?
like-
That's the important
Leave
part.
It
my
hurts
wolf
my heart.
alone.
But it's also, he
Why-
hasn't activated.
And you said
Yes.
the pup. Look at the size. He's.
I know he's yeah.
It's a dire wolf.
They're always cute
Yes.
little puppers. But in this case, we're going to have to fight it out.
Okay.
So I'm going to be rolling 5.
And he also has it takes 2.
Oh, yeah.
rolls
Just
to
like a
accomplish.
Cavalry.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Who are you activating?
The only one left that I can activate. So again, they have critical blows, so I'm hoping every one of these is a 6.
I am not hoping for that.
Here we go. So 1, 6. Actually, so
Oh man.
4 hits and an automatic. But again, since it takes 2, that auto.
So no, the automatic means she cannot defend against it. She
Right.
can defend against the others.
Yeah. So
Yep.
like I've got it. There's one on him no matter what,
Yep.
and I'll have to.
Yep.
Yeah. And he needed 3+, so I defended 2. So You just took out the pup.
Yep, because of the automatic hit.
Oh, now I feel sad.
You should.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
Now I just want to lose.
That still leaves my 2 over here.
It
so
does.
now we will address your lone ranger over here.
All right.
So
We put that there.
and these guys are my ones that are stronger. So I get 10 dice.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. So here's 5. There's
Against
the
this
rest.
one little guy.
Yes.
He's been holding his ground.
I mean,
He has. He's been a beast.
I'm
really.
proud of the halberdiers.
So
Yeah.
we need 3+. Oh my God! Did that really just happen? That was atrocious.
1 hit, no, 2 hits out of
2
10.
hits.
So did you give? I think you switched the loaded dice on us.
Something just happened there. That was horrible.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Maybe.
And you need 4 or better. Yes.
Or better.
And he lived.
Man, that was
All right.
ridiculous.
Um,
That was ridiculous.
I don't have to do a morale.
Nope.
Because he was just like,
He's full of morale.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
All
did that
right.
really just happen?
Do you have anything to?
Oh, I blew a card. Okay, that was a bummer.
All right. So now we
My bad.
take these back,
Yes.
and I guess so we can discard if we want,
Yep.
and then. But I'm just gonna draw up.
I
Okay.
missed a
All right.
second card. Good grief. I am going to discard this card and draw one more.
All set?
I'm all set.
Yep.
All right.
Don's all set.
Yep.
All right. Let's roll this initiative.
There we go.
Do you want to discard a card, Jared?
You got a 5?
Yep.
Nah, no. I just don't.
2 in 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you go first.
What is the right play here? That's the question.
I think we all agree we had a good encounter.
We did.
And
Yes, we did
that
very
the
much.
Lannisters won.
I don't think so.
And, okay.
The
Well,
Lannisters can never win.
Maybe
That just
they-
is not how this should go.
Maybe the cards will offer you some ideas.
Right?
Are there anything in there? No, I mean in
these
the,
cards?
Yeah, the tactics cards.
Rob's group is going to make one last attempt to
Alright,
kill our
okay,
friend here and
okay.
try to bring somebody back. So we get a
oh, I
whopping
forgot about their ability to.
7 dice.
He's got so
So
much
2,
charisma. He just brings
4,
people back
6,
from the
7.
dead.
He does, right?
Rally to me!
Yes, and I need 3+.
Oh,
And that is
Oh!
a beautiful thing.
wow.
So,
So how
All
many?
hits.
7.
7.
Versus that one guy.
Apparently I save it for when it like really
All right.
counts and it's overkill. If you save all 7, I quit.
I feel really good.
You
I
would.
feel really good.
You would.
Oh no.
You saved 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
Oh
there's more.
no.
So this is.
Okay.
Unit's gone.
It's gone.
All right.
Yep.
Bye guys. You know what? I'm proud of them. But
But
a Lannister
pace.
always pays his debts.
Okay.
So when a friendly unit is destroyed, one other friendly unit may immediately make one attack action.
Yep.
Oh no. Of course, yes.
Don't
So-
forget Rob's ability though. Because
Yes,
he
and he
removed the
can
rank.
bring somebody back
Yep.
then. So and he restores up to 2 wounds to a friendly, so he can bring 2 more back.
Here or here. Or maybe in the cavalry if they're 6 inches away.
They are 6
Yeah, I
inches
think
away
they
because
were.
we did that before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Might actually be more beneficial. They're stronger.
To me, cavalry!
Yeah.
In the north!
Okay. So
And then we resolve this.
And now this hit that he's going to take is not his activation,
Nope.
right?
It's
that
from
is
the
and I
really
get to do my
unfortunate.
expert duelist first.
You
right?
do.
All right. So 3+, and I can kill Rob.
Ah!
Ah,
Oh,
Get outta here,
no. That's so horrible.
Now I'm gonna make my
Oh.
attack.
Yep.
All right.
Horrible. And so this is gone then.
Gone.
Because he is not with this.
Just like his
anymore.
direwolf.
Yes. Oh.
So
They went off to be together. They're together again.
Kind of reminds me of the books.
Right, I know.
all right, so 6.
Don't root for Starks. Don't root for Starks. Huh?
I need 4+.
Oops. That's standard Jared level.
Now we're getting there. So I don't know. Can you defend against 1?
I don't know. You saw what I rolled on that last one. Oh, yes.
Nailed
yes,
it.
I can.
So do they still need to make a morale check because they lost him? Or was it okay?
Ah, I see. A good question.
I've stumped you.
You have
You
because
lost 1 in a...
let's go for this demo. Say that yes, because Rob was killed.
It was
I
Rob.
I
would think that would
it's
carry
pretty
some
shaky.
weight.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
we're still
You know, the
doing
king in
some
the north
development,
just
right?
passed
Right.
away right
Yeah.
here.
I mean that is pretty heartbreaking to see.
All right, so I have 5.
And like we expected,
I failed.
they are
Yes,
very,
they are very upset at the
disheartened.
passing. Yeah.
So now
of
they are
Rob.
gone.
They are gone.
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 Because you destroy the unit, you get 1 free maneuver. She never had a chance because before she could do that, I was waiting for that. You played a card which triggered out of the destruction.
Right.
So they are gone. You get to do a maneuver if you'd like.
So that maneuver is a
Pivot, move, pivot.
but I don't have to.
You don't have to. And there's no attack attached to that. It's just a maneuver.
No, I'm just thinking
No, he's gonna
because
charge.
I
so
think
he
I'm
can make an
gonna
attack.
I think I'm gonna wait and
All right.
because it's my turn.
It is
Yep.
your turn.
Right, okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pass on the. Well, do you have to move your full?
No, it's up to.
Oh, okay.
Up to Speedy.
So
He saw what I had.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a pivot here, and just so
Yeah.
There's. So now you get to activate them. Yeah?
and I could pivot, like. So I'm just wondering if I, like moving because I had that. So if I. Can you do test pivots? Is that
It's like pre-measuring, right?
because if I pivoted like this,
And he would have contact on the side. Yes.
but if I don't pivot all the way, there's some space.
Right. You can do a full pivot like that if you'd like. Yes.
But I could leave it like that and still have room for charging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be flank
Oh,
charging?
It is.
that was not cool.
Okay. So,
Look at the room.
I know, right? Yeah, there's room.
well, now I'm going to activate them
Yeah.
Okay.
and charge. Do you want me to roll for it?
Nope.
I
Okay.
think we're good. Yeah.
All right.
I even thought you'd do
Okay.
this a bit more elegantly. Like you could have pivoted, moved it, and pivoted
I
this
made
way.
like a big
yeah.
swing there.
I
yeah.
told you I don't have any
But
strategy.
you wanted
He
to
was-
find that
He was
one
measuring.
thread.
Well, he was measuring so wrong earlier that
Yeah,
he was like,
now-
"We're not going to mess
yeah,
this
now I'm
up.
just
It's
like-
just
Yeah.
it's gonna work."
There's nothing, I'm not, nothing majestic about this now. Now we're just cleaning up.
Right?
4 automatic hits.
Okay. And they are rolling 6 dice, which I have in my hand.
See, we're normal Jared.
Okay, so, but he's dealing 1 automatic wound
It's true.
with no defense save.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Um,
I guess that's
Yep,
that.
that's that.
so I at least, you have to defend against 1.
Okay.
Uh,
And I need which guys are these? Do I have the save or am I a minus?
so these are not the halberd
Okay.
guys, so you need
Halberd,
Gosh, I actually
halberd
get one.
guys.
But I still have to.
halberd.
I still need a 6.
Oh,
And I know I roll a
There you go.
6.
So
Did that
now
really happen?
That courage that we saw just passed on to this guy.
it's true.
Yes.
But I did lose a guy, so I still have the chance for them to run away.
Yep, it's true.
Yes. So now we got to do resolve.
-2, so 5 or
5
better.
or better. 6.
And now
I like to
yeah.
just barely. That's
All
pretty
right.
interesting.
So now it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and make an attack here.
Okay.
So we've got 8 dice. 5, 8, 4, 4 plus.
Yep.
Oh, that was really not good. 2, really?
Only
Wait
2?
a minute.
Wait a minute.
When a friendly unit attacks, I can reroll all missed attacks. So
Good.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Northern Steel.
Yeah.
How do these horses all of a sudden are just like all bad?
That was not even that fantastic.
So 4?
4.
All right. So
looking at cards over there again.
always looking. So we got a, let's see, 4 plus.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Also.
Wait, there's more.
Also.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a tactical withdrawal. So I'm gonna try to pass a. So that's the card where I can use. So I was attacked.
Mm-hmm.
I can immediately make an retreat action. So I need to try to see if I can pass.
And
the
if
resolve.
you had claimed this spot,
I had
you were able to
heal, which would have been great.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I need a 5+.
He's only doing that so he can make a charge and get automatic wounds.
So I can disengage and then pivot.
Yep. So twice the speed backwards
Mhm.
at the end of that, then you can get your pivot.
Let's see.
You should probably measure because it's 8 inches.
Well, no. I was thinking.
Now I see.
Now he's overconfident because he did that
Yeah.
last one right.
I was thinking if I could get any type of flanking action going on. But you know what? I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna move like kind of right here
Oh,
And then pivot.
man.
and then pivot. All right. So now,
Here it
Their turn.
comes.
all right,
They go back up.
Yeah, right.
Right back in again.
And we're back.
all right. So they have a movement of 4 for their charge. Okay, so they can just
Just get in
run
there.
back up there.
Yep.
Hey guys, we're back.
Yay.
So
Long time no see.
we are charging. I'm down to 2 ranks, so it's 5 dice.
Okay.
But it's 2 automatic. They have the critical blows, so if there's 6s, it's automatic.
And defensible hits, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're automatic ones.
Oh, I see. Of course. Yes.
So 4 hits with 1 being automatic.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta defend against 4. Need 4+. 1.
Right. So you are taking a total of 3. That's enough to kill 1.
1.
Yep.
Yep. All right. And that leaves my lone guy over here.
Long guy.
Yep. So he's gonna make a brave attack into the.
But hang on, you did 1 automatic wound, didn't
Yes.
you? So the
Oh, so-
automatic wound already removed a cavalryman. Then the 3 remaining hits
Mhm.
is enough. Are
There's
enough
one
to take
more.
one. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And since this this
have
unit
to
lost any
resolve.
number of figures,
Yeah.
you would have to test resolve. But this, I believe they don't have
Oh,
to.
they don't
Yeah,
have to
they
do it.
don't.
I know. I was gonna say
They
the
never get
resolve is
scared.
horrible.
Those horses don't shake easily.
Right.
Now these guys are engaged.
Right.
So they have to retreat in order to be able to do something.
Okay. So I would have to roll to make a retreat.
Yep.
Okay, and they
Their
roll...
base morale is 3 modified by 2, so 5 or better in 2 dice.
Got it.
Nice.
All right. So
Can pull back up
Right.
to twice the speed.
which is 5,
They're pretty fast.
Yeah.
and then they could do a charge, right?
Yep.
So
Actually, they won't be able to do a charge because the retreat action, that will be their activation for the turn.
oh, that is okay.
Yep.
So
At least gets you out of that sticky situation right there.
Right. So we're gonna, and it can go up to twice.
Up to, yes, up to
twice.
10.
Yeah. So we're gonna go this far and turn
Almost
face
off the
forward.
thing.
Yeah.
Ever so close. All right. That was everybody.
All right. So now we are pulling our cards back and drawing back up.
When
Are we
what back?
are we calling it at this point, or do we want to see the demise?
Your call. It feels like the books, just like the books.
I know it does really.
Lannisters.
I don't think I don't think there's anything else that's going to be able to be done here. Got nobody that can bring anybody back.
I think there's honor in
There is
In
yes,
retreat?
yes,
yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Would you sound the horns? And,
I would.
Save these guys
Yes.
for the next time?
I believe so. I
All right.
believe so. So that was awesome. Good game,
Good
Jared.
game. Well,
amazing dice.
It's the
rolling.
dice. I was
Thank
going
you,
to say, it was
guys.
all the dice.
That was a lot of fun.
It was great.
This is
Yeah,
going to
thank you
be
so much.
this is going to be amazing. People, you guys are going to love this. There's nothing not to like. I'm really looking forward to playing more.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's also worth to note that this is all still in development. We will Kickstarter later this year, as we spoke about on this starter set. So keep in mind that the rules may change a little bit. The cards will definitely go through development. So this is a taste of what we have planned.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah. So after the Kickstarter, though, I don't know if you covered it, we'll have regular retail releases.
Yes.
So
Yes.
monthly releases, getting people into the store, keeping that community alive, growing it, and playing the game.
It's going to be great. It's
All
going to
right.
be great.
Thank you
Thanks
very
so
much.
much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Want to click it? Go on.